Hey everyone, it's good to be back. Welcome to episode 8 of my RuneScape Ironman series. Last episode we were able to acquire our first unique PVM drop on our first Barrows KC, and we got the Varix plate skirt. This was such a surprise and has got me fired up for even more PVM. Since we have Barrows unlocked for our Ward's Retreat teleport, there's another boss I want to have at our disposal as well. The Dagannoth Kings. I have two reasons as to why I'm aiming for this boss next. Number one, each lizard boy has a unique drop that corresponds with their unique attack type. If I can get my hands on one of these rings, it will be my best in slot ring for quite some time. The second reason is for the coveted dragon hatchet. I really want to name Kando hatchet, but I'm gonna need the dragon one first. I completed quite a few quests off recording. Tower of Life, Monk's Friend, and Goblin Diplomacy, just to name a few. As I was thinking of which quest to tackle next, I want to set my account up to complete Lunar Diplomacy. There are a ton of rewards for completing this quest, but I still need 65 magic to even begin this one. So we'll save those details for another video. I will also be looking to complete the Legacy of Seer Gaze to continue on with the Myarchy questline, the Fremennik Isles to unlock the Helm of Nazitnot, and look towards putting a dent in the Elder God Wars questline series to gain access to one of my favorite bosses in the game. Don't worry, I didn't make too much progress in terms of my skills. I mainly just worked on fishing while I was on vacation, getting up to level 61. I want to make sure that you can follow along with every bit of interesting progress in the videos themselves. And that about covers it for the goals of the video. Let's get started. All right, so here we are at the Gnome Stronghold. I was just stocking up on some more food. Ever since discovering this food, it's been a game changer. It's really helped out. I'm just building up a stock of this gnome food. It's been the best food in the game for me, and it's super cheap. It's fairly reasonably priced, and I could always just come here and get it. It's always restocking. I want to be able to fish for my own food, and while I was gone on vacation, as I've mentioned, I got up to level 61 fishing, mainly doing it through the Menifos Ports District, where the catfish, beltfish, and the desert souls are. I haven't kept any of it, unfortunately. I didn't want to have to keep teleporting while on mobile and then walking all the way back down to the port, so I was just trying to gain Ports District reputation. I think I'm almost there after I buy these. Let's go check that out. Yeah, so here we are. I'm still tier 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, tier 2, I will gain that bank deposit box down by the port store. I can have easily banked that, but as I mentioned, couldn't be bothered to keep teleporting to a bank to deposit the fish I was catching, so I just kept dropping it. Another thing that I did, if you may have noticed, is I unlocked the Ardoin Cloak 1. I completed all the easy Arty tasks, and the reason for this is because I don't have the Ward's Retreat altar unlocked yet. This is my closest altar to restore my prayer points, and I am always running out, only being at level 50 prayer. It's nice to have this just so I can save time getting to an altar to restore my prayer points anytime I need. But the main goal is to get this second portal filled with the... Oh, that's some nice armor. But the goal of this video is to get this second boss portal filled with the Dagannoth Kings. I really want to get my hands on that dragon hatchet, and I've been looking forward to this grind for quite a while. Also, the Fremennik area, just in general, has kind of been calling my name. We'll be able to get access to the Dagannoth Kings through the Waterbirth Island. Doing the Fremennik trials will put us over in the area of Nazitnot, and Lunar Diplomacy will also set us up to get that lunar armor and access to the Astral runecrafting altar as well. A lot of time going to be spent in the Fremennik area this episode. Another goal of mine that I really want to make sure that we can reach this episode is to get to level 60 attack. I am level 56 right now. We're almost there, just 4 more levels to go. I really want to get my hands on some dragon weapons. It's going to be a huge DPS increase, especially with the Dragon 2H sword with its special attack, and also with the DDS. The DDS comes with a really nice special attack as well. Right now, I have zombies as a Slayer task. I've been using the Raptor as my Slayer master. I want to get these Slayer trophies unlocked in this Slayer tower or in this Slayer headquarters. I believe that you have to keep doing tasks through the Raptor in order to get it unlocked. Haven't seen a special request come from the Raptor yet. I've just been making sure to use the Raptor as my Slayer master in order to unlock those trophies. While we're over here, I forgot about the Kingdom of Miscellanea. Let's see. It's been what, 2 weeks now? I don't know. I think I did collect all the resources while I was gone, but let's just see what we got. Oh, that's actually very surprising. I didn't think I would have anything in here, but mahogany logs. I did not mean to do that. Anyway, mahogany logs for the construction contracts and maple logs for the fletching grind that I am not looking forward to doing, but it's got to be done. I don't know, man. I really want to unlock the Encando hatchet to enjoy the wood cutting that I'll be doing, because I actually enjoy that skill. I don't want to gain any more levels until I can get my hands on a dragon hatchet. Probably not going to worry about log collecting if it isn't already coming from the Kingdom of Miscellanea. I just want to save that experience, you know? I don't know how else to say it. But yeah, let's continue on with this Slayer task and see what we get next after that. If you're interested to know how I go about zombie tasks, I just come over here. I saw somebody doing it while I was playing the other day. They just gathered up the zombies over here, throw on your AoE abilities, and just go to work. This is my jank setup. I just keep an inventory full of food. There's not too many drops that these zombies have that I'm really interested in, so I just fill my inventory full of food, grab like one restore, and it keeps me set for quite some time. Not gonna lie, it feels kind of weird playing on mouse and keyboard. It's been quite a while. I mean, I still have all my bearings and everything, but I don't know. It feels good to be back, I guess. It's been a minute, took a nice little break, and we're getting right back at it. Level 48 Slayer, level 57 Defense, and that's task completed. Let's go see what we got next. And the next task is Fire Giants or Grot Worms. Let's go Fire Giants. That's pretty easy. One thing I did try to make sure to take advantage of as an Ironman were these clue scrolls from the beach event. I did a few while I was on vacation, which is kind of fitting, and I got a few fortunates from it. So I'm gonna knock these out real quick and then let you know what I get. Well, you know what time it is. It's flash event time. We got an easy one with the butterflies, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Hitting level 41 Hunter off of that event, and for the rewards, Necronium Salvage. Let's go. More GP to add to the pouch. All right, for the sandy caskets, nothing too great from the regulars. Let's try out these reds. Oh, need bank slots. 1 second. All right, for the last 2 caskets, no luck this time on the fortunates, but that's okay. All right, there was a method I wanted to try to get to level 60 attack, and I was too underleveled to do it last time I tried. So we're going to pay a visit to the Abyss and see if I can't tank the monsters that are down there. They're constantly aggro, so it allows me to always get a steady stream of XP every time I kill a monster. And let's just hope that this world is free. Okay, perfect. The spot I usually like is free down here. This is going to be helpful with collecting ashes, because with the Tome of Unwon, any ashes that I collect will be automatically sent to the bank. I got a full inventory of food, so I can stay here for quite some time, and let's just gain some attack levels. This also looks like it's going to be a good place for some charm farming. I'm also hoping to get lucky with a nature talisman as well. That way I can gain access to the Wicked Hood teleports for the nature altar whenever I want to make some nature runes. Oh, and I was also able to grab a medium pouch. I didn't even see it on the loot tab. I guess it doesn't show up there. I saw them on the ground and I was able to get one. Can I take another one? No, I can only have one at a time. There it is, the nature talisman, exactly what I was looking for. And hitting level 57 attack off that, and level 76 total. Let's go. There's our large rune pouch. I must have forgotten that this is where you get the rune pouches from. It's been a minute since I gathered up all the rune pouches on my main. That's going to come in handy in the future for rune crafting training. I ran out of resources, so I came over here to the Gobi world to restock from the Gobi supplier. You can only buy 3 at a time, but that's okay. That should be enough to get me settled for quite a while, and I'm gonna need that prayer in order to survive in the abyss as long as I can, because those monsters were starting to hit pretty hard off prayer. There's our giant pouch acquired. Level 58 defense. There's level 58 attack. 2 more levels to go. I have a couple mimic kill tokens sitting in my bank, and I honestly don't even think I've ever fought the mimic on my main. Maybe like once or twice. I can't remember if it scales or not, but let's just give it a shot, shall we? Oh, okay. So you get to pick your levels. Well, I guess let's go with beginner. I'm not even to level 80 yet. So here we are at the mimic boss room. Let's see what we can do. Oh, forgot about that. I bet I could have taken this thing on at level 80. Okay, I guess I'll surge past next time. Nice. All right, first mimic down. Got a small loot chest for that. Let's head out and see what's in this bad boy. And what do we get? Oh, 2,500 coins. Well, I guess that's cool. Let's use another one, and let's take it up to the 2nd level. All right, medium level mimic. Here we go. Holy cow, he almost killed me. This one might be a little bit more difficult. It is not taking nearly as much damage. And yeah, okay. I hate that boss. That sucks. All right, we're not going to worry about that right now. What we are going to focus on now is collecting some snape grass. I have some Ranars in the bank that I need to make for prayer pots to continue on with the abyss grind, but we're not going to continue on with the Dagonoth goal. I'm just here for some snape grass at the moment. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Gonna hop boards for a bit, take a few extra back. Like I said, I only have like 5 Ranars in the bank, so gonna stash up on snape grass while I'm here. All right, got our 5 prayer potions made. Let's get back to the abyss. Oh, just got a starved ancient effigy. Well, how about that? Oh my gosh. Level 59 defense. There's level 59 attack. And there is level 60 in attack, putting us up to combat level 78 as well. Oh my gosh, this took way longer than I was hoping it would, but we got it done. Let's go collect our dragon weaponry from Xenaris. Oh, well, I didn't realize this. I gotta go get a diamond real quick. Be right back. There it is, the dragon 2-hander. That looks really good on this account. I'm super excited to finally have this unlocked. Also, I went ahead and picked up some dual wielding daggers. I should have this special attack unlock, draconic puncture, and power stab. If I'm not mistaken, the Dragon 2H also has a 1 tile longer reach than the Rune 2H sword, but I'm close to level 60 defense. Let's go knock that out so we can get our next armor upgrade to Orichalcum, and we'll just head back into the Abyss and try out these new special attacks. I wanted to see what these special attacks look like first, so I'm gonna build up some adrenaline real quick, and here's the power stab. Ooh, a 3200 hit. That's pretty freaking good. Let's try out the daggers now. 1400 double hit. That's gonna be exciting to use on the higher tier PvM monsters. Oh, you're dead. You guys know how I feel about imps. Let's get back to the Abyss. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell a difference in the amount of damage that we're pumping out now. These dragon weapons are amazing. Oh my gosh, that is so much AoE damage. That's awesome. I now have a 3rd AoE ability before I can get my next one, which I believe is at level 81 strength. Like, just watch this. Boom. This animation just does not get old. And there is level 60 defense. Let's get out of here. We can now equip Orichalcum armor, dragon armor, black D-hide armor for ranged. Do we have any magic? Griffolic? Yeah, I guess we can equip Griffolic. I haven't really looked too much into tier 60 mage armor. But we also can equip our Dragon Rider gloves and boots. I believe whenever we get to... Oh, they're hybrid. Well, let's slap those on real quick. Well, how about that? We have tier 60 gloves and boots that are also hybrid armor. That's perfect. In terms of our melee armor upgrades, it does look like Orichalcum armor is going to be the way to go. I won't be able to get a dragon plate body until I complete Wall Gothic Sleeps, which I'll be far past the levels for that. As you can see, I have level 54 smithing. Got to get to level 60 before I can even make Orichalcum. We're going to shift our focus into using magic now. I need to get to the level 65 for the lunar diplomacy in the future, and we're going to be focusing magic for the Dagonoth Kings anyway, since Dagonoth Rex is safe spottable, and that's going to be the only one that I can kill for the moment. As of right now, let's go knock out some of the other quests that I had planned for this episode, starting with the Legacy of Seergaze. So I was trying to get Teak Pyre Logs for the Legacy of Seergaze quest, and there was nobody on the Shades of Morton world helping out with the wall. I'm not going to be able to do this quest, so I'm going to move on to the Fremenic Isles quest instead. This is humiliating. Goodness, dude, those trolls pieced me up before I was able to get to the Ice Troll King, but hey, we got it done. And that's a decapitated head in our backpack. And that is Fremenic Isles complete. I put the 10,000 combat experience into strength and defense. It got me a strength level by doing that, but we also got 5,000 construction, crafting, and 10,000 woodcutting experience as well. But most importantly, the Helm of Nizaednut, a classic piece of tank armor. Only tier 55 though. But speaking of armor, since I am level 60 defense, and I'm getting close to level 60 smithing, I think it's time to make some Orichalcum armor. That's what we're going to go do now before we continue on with the quests. And there is level 60 smithing. We can now make Orichalcum smelting and smithing, and we can finish up the Legacy of Zamorak questline with Succession. That's actually huge. I've been meaning to do that. I'm actually going to finish up this Rune Plate Body 3. I'm also going to grab my smelting gloves. That way I can smelt the Orichalcum and Dracolith ore that I got. That way I can upgrade my ore box and make an Orichalcum pickaxe. That way my runs for Orichalcum and Dracolith can be more efficient. And there's our Orichalcum ore box. And let's make a +3 Orichalcum pickaxe while we're here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a +3. I didn't have enough Orichalcum bars to make +3, so we're going to settle with +2 now and head over and start collecting some more. Hey, yo, check this out. Full Orichalcum, baby. I'm probably going to stick with dragon weaponry with this armor since it's tier 60 as well. But yeah, this looks good. I've never really worn this armor set. It is only just base level. I didn't upgrade it anymore. I will be upgrading this armor in the future. Probably going to be at level 60 for a while. I've noticed that the leveling up's been going by a lot slower, so going to try to take advantage of every little aspect of the game that I can get, and that includes fully upgrading the type of armor that you're on. Now that we got this armor, we can continue on with some of the quests that I had planned for today, and that includes Desperate Times and Measures. I do need a Runite Stone Spirit for the Desperate Times quest. I was looking at the monsters that dropped them, and really the only one that looks like I'm going to be able to kill in order to get one is a mature Grotworm. Level 98, pretty high up there, but maybe we can get by. Other than that, I don't know exactly how we'll go about it, but surely we'll be able to kill a few here. The drop looked to be pretty common, so we'll see. Oh yeah, this is definitely doable. I just wanted to see how I could do. That's why my inventory is not full and my prayer points are low. I didn't come prepared, but now that I can easily kill these things, we're gonna gear up after this one and then come back down here and try to farm this Runite Stone Spirit. Oh man, I got baited with the Adamant Stone Spirits. The Adamant Stone Spirits were more rare than the Rune, so that sucks. There's level 60 Constitution. Oh, and my Runite Stone Spirit. Let's go. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I need 2. Oh, that's all right. We'll keep going. I'm going to try ranged. I know I'm only level 31. I kind of regret not keeping up with it because this is what they're weak to. Well, they're weak to crossbow, but We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm too weak. I hit the longbone drop before my next rune stone spirit. Oh my gosh, finally. I have never been more excited to see a stone spirit in my life. We can finally start the quest. Let's get out of here. I was annoyed a little bit with how long this quest was taking because of these puzzles, but I don't know about you, but I'm a sucker for slider puzzles. What an amazing concept for a god. Guthix, I think, has one of the best designs in the game. And there is Desperate Times completed. I would move on to Desperate Measures. Unfortunately, I don't have level 50 archaeology. So let's go grab that real quick. I was grinding out archaeology for Desperate Measures and I accidentally hit level 50 on mobile. I was going to hit it on the computer so I could have recorded a clip, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going and talk to Saren and get Desperate Measures started. I would have totally done this ahead of time, but I need that 50 Orphan Glass to repair the Dragonkin device before we can continue on with the quest. So we're going to wrap that up here. There is the Dragonkin device repaired. Gotta grab another 50 Orphan Glass for the Dragonkin tablet. There's the Dragonkin tablet made. Yo, what's up? Just got done with jujitsu and tussling with some dudes. Time to tussle with this Blackstone Dragon. Yeah, I died. What of it? Time for round 2. I also made some upgrades with the Dealy longswords, so hopefully that'll help out with the DPS. That is Blackstone Dragon down. That was a fun fight. Took forever, but hey, it was fun. And there we have Desperate Measures complete. That quest was a doozy. We get a 20,000 archaeology XP lamp, 3 quest points, 20,000 combat XP lamp, the cosmic focus, which prevents sprite focus from dropping down below 10%. So that'll help out with archaeology in the future. I guess we get Thox cosmetic override and a retotem piece. Oh, a remote totem piece. Sorry. There was one more thing before I wanted to get to the Dagonoth Kings, and that is complete the Horror from the Deep quest. So we're going to knock that out before we finally gear up to take on the Dagonoth Kings. And we're going to put this combat XP lamp into the magic skill just so we can get to that level 65 magic requirement for lunar diplomacy as quickly as possible. It's recommended to bring a hybrid type setup for the Horror of the Deep boss, and I finally have enough quest points to be able to unlock the Vanquish. And if you didn't know, you can switch between melee, ranged, and magic on this. However, I'm going to just be using it for the range and mage setup since I really like my D longswords. I believe that we're all geared up and we can finally go start this quest. This is really unfortunate. I didn't even realize that I had to be level 75 to use this weapon. And yeah, that just went back up to full health. So I need to go grab a separate magic weapon. So I'll be right back. I guess I didn't explain that quite well enough. Looks like range is out of the question. We're going to have to take advantage with the multiple magic spells that are available to us and try to kill it that way, and hopefully in range we can tank long enough to where we can eventually kill it with either melee or magic. And now that I think about it, Vanquish was going to be my plan to take on all 3 Dagonoth Kings, so it's looking like we're probably going to be stuck with just magic so we can safe spot Rex. We'll address that whenever we get there. And just like that, there's Horror of the Deep complete. Let's go get our god book. I forgot that that's what this quest allows you to do. Also 2 quest points, very nice. Oh shoot, that got us a range level up to level 35. Oh, 3 range levels. I didn't get the initial option to choose the Armadillo book. I had decided I was going to go with the Armadillo book because I used that a lot early on with my main for PVM. I feel like it was a pretty decent PVM book, so I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those as well. And these are the damaged variants, so they're not going to be that good. I'll probably be using the Tome of too for quite a while. And at least until I do more treasure trails to get those pages. But with that quest completed, we can now finally set our sights on the Dagonoth Kings. I'm very excited to get into this boss fight, especially since it is going to be safe spottable with Dagonoth Rex. Let's go give it a shot. Forgot how much of a pain it is to get to the Dagonoth Kings originally. Jeez, I had to use 5 of my food to get down here and a full brew, or a full restore rather. All right, let's do an instant encounter. Spawn speed standard, just so I can get my bearings and get into the spot that I need. And let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes really well. And also, hopefully I can unlock the portal for War's Retreat by just killing Rex. I doubt that's going to be the case because, I mean, it's basically 3 bosses in one. But if not, whatever. Hopefully we can get some Dagonoth teleport tabs while we're down here as drops. Speaking of drops, obviously looking for the Dragon Hatchet, but we'll take what we can get at this point with how much this costs us to get down here. So let's get it. Oh, I forgot about anti-poison. Oh well. Well, did they remove the safe spot or am I missing something? Oh, there we go. Now that I think about it, I probably should have just made the spawn speed as fast as it could be because we'll probably be waiting quite a while for Rex to spawn again. And there's the poison effect already. Sheesh. And there's our first kill. What do we get? Dude! No way! What is my first KC luck? We literally got one of the things I wanted. I even forgot to mention it, but we got the B ring off the rip. There's no way. That is crazy. I'll take that. Let's go, dude. We now have our best in slot ring. 1 KC. Look, I have killed 1 Dagannoth King. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that happened. Let's throw that bad boy on. Holy cow, that is going to be a massive boost in DPS. Shoot, I think I'm probably going to stay here until I can get a Dagannoth teleport tab. Maybe. Hang on. I'll get back with you on that. Oh, by the way, B ring 1 in 28 drop, by the way. But I'm looking at it right now, and the Dagannoth King's teleport tab is uncommon, but with the kind of luck we've been having with BBM, hopefully we'll get it next drop. Let's get this second kill. He just spawned. All right, coming up on our second DK kill. What do we get? Oh wow, that took longer than I thought. Oh my gosh. The golden beam baited me. Oh, that baited me so hard. Oh well. A ton of Dagannoth hide and bones, so we'll take those as well. All right, this episode's getting kind of long, so I just... Bro. Is he dead? Anyway, this episode's getting kind of long. I just want to see if we can attune this boss portal now. And do we get the DKs unlocked? Okay, this one then. I have to kill 100 more bosses. Ooh, that's tough. Oh well. Yes, we can also do DKs, and we now have an instant teleport to Dagannoth Kings as well. That is another massive boss that I cannot wait to grind out to get the rest of those rewards, like the Dragon Hatchet and the rest of the rings. Man, I cannot believe we got another big PVM item drop off of our first boss KC at a completely separate boss, ending off with the Berserker's ring. That's really cool. Thank you all for tuning into today's episode. Am I spooned yet? I don't know. The luck has just been actually kind of crazy. I just really hope I'm not using up all this RNG before I get into some more late game items, but we'll have to see. If you found yourself enjoying this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.